Hey, TinyFish team. My name is Zaylin. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Nitecapp. First of all, thank you so much for putting together the TinyFish Accelerator. It's been a lot of fun being a part of the workshops as well as being able to experiment more with the TinyFish API. Nitecapp began just as many people's stories begins in the hospitality industry, the industry that employs 1 out of every 10 people in the entire world. I got my start there, and several years back, I was working as a bartender and server, and I built a tool that helped all of the coworkers around me. It was never intended to be a business, but I built a beverage and food training software that ended up resulting in people becoming bartenders and servers a lot faster. So I was working at a place called Joey in Bellevue where I built this really simple cocktail app, and it had different ways of studying beverage and food. And lo and behold, I started meeting people that were interested in being involved in what I was working on. And so, through partnerships with a restaurateur as well as one of the leading hospitality consultants in the world, I gained a deeper understanding of how the industry works. And we rebuilt Nitecapp to be specially built for enterprise hospitality and retail groups, as well as the beverage and food suppliers that sell products to them. And so I'll take you quickly through what Nitecapp is today, and then I'll show you how we've been using the TinyFish API. So if you don't know much about behind the scenes of how Nitecapp work or how the industry works, I'm sure you've at least had a consumer experience on maybe a plane or at a restaurant, but we often forget just how far away those products are coming from, with the supplier maybe being in Sonoma County for wine that's being served in New York City or food that's being served across the world in London. And the people that are employing those frontline workers often live far away as well. And so what you get is this picture where the suppliers, the operators, and the frontline staff are all disconnected. And the frontline are really the sales force for those suppliers and operators that are creating the end consumer experience. So Nitecapp exists directly between food and beverage suppliers and the hospitality, travel, and retail operators that sell their products. And we've noticed a few key things in this industry: that the food and beverage suppliers, as they make deals with the corporate operators and push products down onto the properties and then expect the properties to train the frontline staff, there's a few things that break down in this, in that there's no education standard, there's limited visibility into sales, and there's siloed data across this whole map. So siloed data is where we get to the web scraping, where we've built a data engine that is actually able to go in and use TinyFish to extract data about properties. So we can pull lists of properties from different corporate groups, and then we can also scrape the beverages out of those properties. Our goal is to build an isomorphic model of the entire beverage, food, hospitality, retail, and travel venues. And we hope to be able to work with you guys in the beyond the accelerator as a part of building our company with Mango Capital, and continuing to use TinyFish to just grow our database and get closer to that North Star of really capturing a real-time model of how the entire industry works and is selling beverage and food products, where those placements are at.